Let's dig into your business just a little
Yeah,
bit and talk about, okay, you have this new set of clientele that you're going to be serving. What would keep someone engaged for the long term? Like for the long term, as we look at retention, right, as a business owner. So, why would they continue to come back?
I will say a couple. Well, with my type of business is a very service-based business. We are a small business, a smaller studio.
Mhm.
It's about nurturing clients and building community. I mean, those are the two key markers for my success in my business. And I also say I've spent tons of money on advertising through the years. The greatest form of new clients is word of mouth. So when people really love us, they rave about us and they bring their clients in. And the grand opening was a great example of that for me personally. I do a lot of giving back to clients. I offer a lot of discounts for existing clients. I make sure to acknowledge their birthdays and special anniversaries. I try very hard with any clients that come to my classes personally to get to know them and understand their life a little bit so that every time I see them, I can ask them something that will make them feel good. How's your mom doing? She's been in the hospital or whatever. And then one thing that one of my students, actually many of my students have now told me, it was always a habit of mine. I teach a yoga program Monday through Friday. And at the end of every day, somebody leaves and I say, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.
Mhm.
And I've been told now over and over again that just made them feel so good. And so, what's the word I'm looking for? Not obligated to come back tomorrow, but like need accountability.
Sure.
So I also, and I don't, not just through that, in other ways, I create accountability for clients, and not in a pushy way, but trying to always hold them accountable. One of my mission statements, my previous studio, I've changed my mission statement a little bit, but was to help students, help people in Central Florida take accountability of their own health and wellness. And I used to say through the vehicle of Ashtanga yoga. That's changed a little bit now, but my mission hasn't changed at all. I mean, even my own case, there were moments through my medical journey that I felt like a victim, which is a horrible feeling to have. But
Mhm.
every time I would feel that way, I would try to pull myself out of it and say, no, you picked that doctor. You said yes to the surgery, or you did this, or you did
Mhm.
that. And now nobody's here to help you. So you have to help yourself. And so I try really hard to, in a loving way, create accountability for the client. And then it's up to them. I'm like, you just have to show up. Like once you
Yeah.
get here, the hard part's over. But I will, again, the community. So for example, and something that we're going to start adding again is monthly potluck. So once a month, we'll hold a potluck where people are bringing a dish and we just hang
I
out
like
for
that.
hours.
Yeah.
We
It's
do
great.
things called movies on the mat. So
That's
anything
cool.
and everything that I can do to create community, build relationships, support those relationships, and ultimately make them feel like they're part of the studio and more than just being a client or a member, but truly part of this beautiful community. So I would say from my business, those are the things that I do to help people stay engaged and stay connected.